Hey, and welcome back to EMUUROM. Last time we beat the game of sorts, but we do know that this is not the end. Yeah, boy, I'm just not sure if like something's going to happen, which is why I'm recording very early here. I'm assuming we're just going to rehear the lore of EMUUROM. Ooh. It's been quite some time since I just let this run through, but this has been, I guess, an interesting end, because to my understanding there's like still, I'm assuming at least a third of the world, not the world, yeah, also the world, but also the game left. Yeah, the ancestral mothers to all life kind. We did hear about that. Yeah, the EMUUROM did that. Also, I'm still kind of, I really like the design of like this specific butterfly. I know that they're not called butterflies, but I'm terrible at remembering Finnish apparently. Yeah, it ever exists. I don't think that we are going to get anything new here, but let's just see it again. EMUUROM no more. No records of it. Have survived. Okay, this is actually quite different. Okay, so I'm kind of happy that I actually looked at it. Because, oh, so we thought. I mean, we do have the scanner technically, right? But that's kind of it. But like the scanner has been lost because Ilus picked that one up. EMUUROM, Forest Sprites of Ancient Utopia. Yeah, we can continue. Technically, we got like an achievement read that like some fire happened here, but I'm assuming you can just reload? No. 16 hours, 15 minutes earlier, okay. So this is like canonically that we are like earlier now. Did not quite expect that. Oh. You have a shield. I think. It looked like a shield. It could also be like some sort of book, but the shape was weird. Keiki something Finnish, and a username. Okay, Mare. Great password. Okay, this time you're prepared for whatever happened. Welcome back, Mare. Logging in. NS loss 1.10. New card in slot 1. So it's a card. Okay, cartridge makes more sense. That's why I'm here. Scan away. Look at that. That's I love that we are using the scanner still. EMUUROM data detected. They're alive. I knew it. So you found them in a cartridge? I must go there now. How's the card safe? Probably not great. Backdoors found 3. Risk of data corruption. We have found one of them. Entering forbidden... But no! The only EMUUROM data that there ever is might get corrupted? No. Admin run safety override. Request safety protocol override. Unsafe use may result in fatal user shutdown. No. Confirm. Screw the safety protocol. We're going in. This is the only chance I get. Confirm override. Interesting that your hair changed. Override authorized. Connecting. Connection established. Transfer system online. Something probably in Finnish. I am not gonna pronounce try to butcher this language anymore. And this is basically where we started last time, right? Like with the teleportation in there. Interesting. I always had like the assumption that it was like a more digital transfer sequence initiated. I was just kind of confused like how the... How about it? It makes a lot of sense that we are like getting transferred, I guess, into this disc of sorts, right? Or like the cartridge is probably a better term. But, and that there's like some digital component to it, because we had like the issues present day. I guess it's kind of a lore drop. Now, I'm assuming that we're going to start like before the boss fight. Yeah, okay. Here's something that I have to talk about when it comes to the boss fight, because I actually noticed that while editing that I did something wrong last time, basically. I think, like, we are currently at, I need to figure out, like, how does the controls work. At 64, actually. Okay, interesting. I don't know how I found the last one, I'm gonna look up the name again. It's been, by the way, a few days, as always. It's always been a few days between my recordings. The Kereja, right? And we picked up the last one, but I think like last time I didn't pick that last one up before I did like the final sequence. And we only had 63 of those. And the reason why I was so confused, because like now that I could rewatch that, it made a lot more sense, right? The first time I did the sequence, I had 64. Ilives told me that they can save Emulito if I give them all of them at the same time, which is why we had 0, which is also why the moment I got hit, I instantly died, right? Like they give their protective energy to save me, basically, if you don't go into like that sequence, right? Like if you don't have all of them, you only have like 63, and this is like what happened last time, which also meant that I could get hit a few times, which I think I actually did. And afterwards, I got to the end basically, but I didn't get enough protection to like save everyone, because we need all 64 of them, and then you basically do like a harder form of the fight, which makes a lot of sense to me. But this is not what I want to do today. I don't want that ending yet. I want to explore like a little bit more, because there's like a specific her that's being talked about like a lot, and I want to find her. And we do have the Metanvaki, the forest folk, who we found like in one of those like gates to the forest cover. And they said, you found a route to a hideout, ancient, abstruse forest cover. But only those with a good nose can find the whereabouts of her. To hide a route in and out, 21 runestones were formed. Some of them will open when a rite of passage is performed. So this is like the thing where I'm like, it's kind of confused. Like the runestones. I don't know if the runestones are like the 3 gates. I don't think so. Right, like the 3 gates that were shown in like the sequence just now. They at least look like the X's that we had seen before, right? That we can reach via the flower. I don't think that they're talking about those in here, right? The 21 runestones, because we know that there are 3 to my understanding, even though I've seen like more of them. I don't know if like they are important, because I do remember there was one in the boss fight with, I'm terrible with names. What was your name again? Pierre Connor. Yeah, exactly. And that one, yeah, there was definitely one of them. Like the symbol, I don't know where the third one is. I'm assuming like further to the right of the map, maybe? I'm not sure. In any case, got you. Like I could definitely scan something over there, but like the moment I drop down, obviously the fight begins again. I don't like that. Oh yeah, I have to jump for some reason. I forgot about that. Yeah, I also can't. I can try to sleep here. This is like something we tried, but like when we sleep here, we only see like a weird shape, I guess. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit in between, by the way. Okay, there we have it. We should be seeing something here that I didn't quite get last time. It looked like kind of tree-ish. Okay, I say tree-ish, like kind of. Like I see like the different branches, but it might also be something completely different. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, it's only 16 of the squares outside. We also have like 4 feathers. One of them is like behind my cam. Sadly, I don't have like the scene set up in a way where I can hide my cam here. At least not easily. I'm not sure about the rest. It looks like a cave to me, right? Like a weird cave in like a dead tree. This is like what I'm seeing. It might be like completely unrelated. Not every branch is connected to like one of those squares, I'm assuming. Right? Like you could... the only reason why I'm thinking about that is like because they're like semi-close to it, right? Like the ends of the branches are like close to like those squares. But I don't think that there's like a one-to-one connection. Unless you have like, you know, parts, or like you would connect like these squares to like the middle of one of those branches. I don't know. This is like how I'm seeing it. This might also be a map of sorts. I don't know why there are like these 4 feathers. I have no idea what that means, like at all. It might be like really relevant like soon though. So what I'm gonna do is quite simple. Oh wait, I can't sleep here. You know what? Let's not sleep. Obviously I could just sleep and like, you know, go back to another safe spot. That would be slightly faster. But I think I can also just go like through here. That's the wrong button. I want to check the map. Where do I want to go then? I should probably mark where exactly... I think it's this one. I'm gonna like mark this one. I think this is one where we have like the entrance into the cover. Yeah, it is. Okay. we do have like these symbols. I don't actually know what like the other two symbols mean. That's something I've not really figured out. This one, I'm assuming, has to do with like the asteroid or like the comet reaching us. Something like it. That makes a lot of sense, but I do feel like there should be like 3 of those gates, and I'm gonna have to like explore a little bit to find these. But at this point, like, we've also reached a point like in the series again, where like last few episodes were like a lot of collection, where I cut out like a lot of what was happening. Outside of like traveling around a bit, I would probably not cut out too much. Also, there was like something that disappeared like top left, and that kind of confuses me sometimes. Oh wait, it's like one of those gates. Yeah, okay. Because we got that gate. I guess I have to figure out like where to go. Also, I should mention, is this relevant for something? Like, we've seen that before, but it's definitely like different to this one. But it's like an important symbol, I'm assuming. No, where was I? I've not done the translation yet. I have the weird suspicion, because it's like Finnish, and like Finnish has like its own dialects and stuff. Like, this is like my understanding, right? Like my very, very rough understanding of the Finnish language, because I have like Finnish friends, but I do not understand the language, right? Is that the like, first of all, like, you can't just like easily translate it. It's like they like oftentimes to me, I guess, complain, and wouldn't call it like to me, but like generally complain that Finnish is not like something that works well with like autocomplete, for example. And like translation are kind of hard, especially because like some of the runes that we know, right? I should probably show this again, right? Like, we have like a lot of these runes here. Like, this is, for example, an age and stuff. Like, we have a bunch of them that are confirmed, but there are a lot of them that are actually missing. If you look, for example, at like the Tonto text here, we have, first of all, like some of them are turned around. We have like the, right, like it's been a bit, so I can't probably read that like as fluently anymore. But like, if you look in the 3rd line, and then above the question mark, right? Like, there's the weird square, I guess, and you have like this weird almost cross in there, right? Like, the bottom part is missing. I have no idea what the symbol means. There's like no translation for it. You can probably figure that one out by like figuring out the gaps and stuff. But I've tried it with like different dictionaries. They are generally quite terrible at figuring that out, even with like placement, like, I guess, like, what I call like filler symbols, basically, to figure out like which symbols could go in there. If you don't have a grasp on the language, it makes it like kind of hard. Which is also why I kind of assume that the text that we learn here is not required, at least like for the next, I'm gonna call it like ending. Maybe they're like multiple endings. I'm assuming that like apparently there are at least 2 of them, right? Also, I just noticed that there's like a blue symbol here. What's that for? Oh, wait, it's the... I'm stupid. It just looks so weird because with like a blue background, it looks like this, right? Like, we've gotten the last garage there. So that's like already on the map. I was just kind of confused. Where was I? Anyway, so there might be like one ending where it is required to understand that, but not for now. So I don't actually mind doing that a little bit later. I'm gonna get like help by a friend to like translate that. I just don't want them to get like spoiled, so I'm gonna wait until they're like further along the game, or like at least until I can work through like all of the text in a way that makes it maybe less spoiler prone. I don't know if it's actually possible, but there is going to be like a translation of those texts at some point, right? Just not in this episode. Anyway, I need to check where it was, because I'm quite sure it was like over here. Wait, I need to do that jump properly. Over here. If you jump around, I think... No, it would be in the next one. Let me get bounced up. Yep. And the nice thing is we don't even have to scan anything anymore, because we've gotten all of the lore. Okay, it's this room, and I got this right. I don't think we can do anything in there. I'm still gonna teleport over. Yeah, this I can't, figure out still what exactly it means. I still can't go through there. Like, apparently, like, we are scanning the cloud there for a moment. Maybe I'm gonna try to not scan it. It always takes like a minute to like leave. I'm gonna, skip ahead. Oh wait, it doesn't actually take that long. But what I'm basically getting at is I could try to go through there without scanning. Yeah, I just need to wait until you are back, basically. If I go through there without scanning, that might be useful. Because like I've definitely gone through like one of the walls at a specific time. Maybe that's possible that there are like certain walls that if you don't know about them, that they are like not solid for you. There's like a theory. As always, theories are great, but I need to at least test them. It takes a minute until you reappear. Please? Could you? It'd be great if you could. I'm just gonna... Okay, now you're back. Let's jump in. It's gonna take a second. That's fine though. And this time I'm gonna go... Oh, you're scanned now. It remembers. Okay. If I just go through here without scanning anything, there's also like this symbol. I still don't get what these symbols are all about. I do have like a rough understanding of like how the level is laid out. It doesn't feel like I can do a lot here. Like last time I jumped over here. And you are here. We talked to you. Okay, I'm definitely stuck in here. How did I do it last time? I don't think I can... I mean, I can jump over here, but that's not enough. I do love these jumps, by the way, where you're just kind of, you know, jumping completely around the platform. I just want to try this without, like, scanning too much. Oh, wait, I did have to go another way? Yeah, you're going to be mad because I'm scanning something. Huh. Okay, I don't quite remember anything. I did open something, I'm assuming, because there was, like, the weird noise. I didn't quite get. Okay, maybe I don't understand anything here, but I do remember being here and like exploring a little bit more. But that's not really that helpful here right now. So let's just ignore that. Let's leave and try to find a different entrance. Again, I do think I know where at least one entrance is. But I might have to just sleep and look around and then like maybe mark all of the rooms that I remember. I think that might be reasonable. Because I like these X's, right? Like, and there's at least one in the one boss room. End of the snake sonnet. Is it? Is this room? There's the serpent. It's like one of these ones. I think it's this one. Or this one. I'm gonna mark... Wait, this one has a Tonto in there? Was there a Tonto in that room? I'm thinking about like the boss room currently. It's one of these though. 12 stones. This is the last one of those. Yeah, I think it's this one then. Because the Celestial Chart is about like the roaming birds and it's like the room right to it. So I'm gonna try to figure out if there's like a flower nearby. And then we just have to get it. We should probably also mark those on the map, right? Like, that is going to be important. So we have, like, the one flower in here, right? Like, this is the one that we used going up here and finding the spot. Can I from here? I think I could technically climb out. But I don't know if I have, like, the time to climb, like, to the very right here. Because, like, this is the boss fight that I'm talking about. There's definitely an X here. Could I go... There's one over here, but I don't think I can just go through there. Also, there are like still some of these rocks that I'm like kind of fascinated by. Because like this one's just kind of in here. I'm guessing it's just like because of the transition over there, but it's like not even connected to that one. Huh. But yeah, we have like that X. Can I go... From here, I know I can go around. But I have to go like through this gate. I don't know which is quicker. It might actually be from here, because you have like a minute or so, right? Like to do that. I can climb through here. Is the entrance through there? It might be. You know what? Let's try this. I at least want to try, right? Like, maybe there aren't actually that many other places, but let's reset the game. Now that we have saved, I'm gonna skip like the intro, because we've learned a little bit already. Continue. I'm assuming that there's not going to be another sequence. We've forgotten that one already. Okay. Now, I'm gonna scan you. I need to figure out, like, how to leave. I think through there? Again, it's been some time, but I feel like I can still navigate this game for the most part. If I go over here, and I think I need to scan you, right? And that should start the song. Should I have gone through, like, the other passage? No, I can go through here. But that only brings me down. Dang, that's actually wrong direction. How am I doing this then? Also, I can't save currently? I'm assuming because like the color's gone, right? Yeah, okay, this is gray. This is new. Okay, I might have to do it another way then. I don't know how to best do this then. Also, okay, this is actually below the symbol. Wait. Then that means that this room is the start room. But like not in the cover, but like in the real world, right? Like not the real world, but like the other real world, like it's okay. It makes a lot of sense, if in my mind at least. I'm gonna have to try this again. Which isn't like too hard, right? Like I can just reset. How am I leaving that room though? Yeah, let's skip. I feel like that shouldn't be like too hard overall, right? I know that you can go down here, but like wasn't there like a way up? I'm gonna have to like explore a little bit. Because I can definitely see like a pathway on the left side. Maybe if I don't fall down. This is all floor. I don't think so, okay. You're also like at a wall, so I can't go through there. That's annoying. Okay, but we will figure something out, I guess. We are getting funneled down here. There isn't like an entrance I can go through. This is all solid. Yeah, okay. Maybe I was thinking this, and maybe there's like another entrance like down here actually. But where would that be? We do have a few passageways. And like once we've figured this one out once, it doesn't actually matter that we are struggling here. It might be in the boss room again. I don't really remember there being a lot of rooms that have... It is in the boss room, okay. I didn't remember a lot of other places this could have been. So it made sense. Okay. This seems to be like the same place name, okay. I can't talk to you though. You're screaming. I don't know what the scream does. Probably something important. There's a weird like symbol like directly next to my cam, by the way. Don't know what that means. Okay, you appear. It seems like they only appear... Oh, this is water, okay. Obviously, it makes a lot of sense because this is like a reflection of the other world. Wait, this looks like the feather symbol that's on the one symbol that we had seen. Can I go through here, maybe? Maybe this is because you screamed? There's another one of those. Ow. Just deals damage to me? This is apparently a blockage, okay. I can't go through this blockade. Can I go through here somewhere? These seem kind of solid. I do hear like the scan noises, but like... Reminds me of a skull, like shape-wise. Not that great, actually. Now that I've scanned all of you... Wait. I can fall inside? Okay. No clue what that just did to me, but hey, skull. Do you like screaming at that thing? Also, why do I have 61 now? Oh, wait. I'm taking damage here and then I'm losing those. Huh? Do they return to me at some point? That explains so much. But we have this symbol now, okay. Also, this region seems to be a lot smaller. Because, like, if I go through here... No, wait. I'm stupid. This is, obviously... We were in a completely different room, I guess. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, we got, like, this symbol. Oh, wait. It's, like, one of those, I guess the flowers also? There's, like, the frog symbol over there. I just noticed there's 6 symbols, I guess, that I have to reach and do something with. I'm really not sure what exactly this means. I guess I'm still gonna figure this out at some point. I'm assuming I can't go through here though. Okay. So, this area is actually quite dangerous. That's like something I have learned in a way. But we can't really do anything here. I guess I need like another entrance? Because like you're still blocking me. I don't know what that means. I hope I'm actually getting those back, right? Like the garage. Because otherwise, I feel like the ending might not be possible at some point. No, until now, I feel like I've gotten them back for the most part. And there is still like 64 or 64 in here. Okay, that means we have found the second one. I can just ignore you. How do I get the third one? I might have been... I'm sorry, I didn't want to like start your fight. I might have been correct with my initial assumption that I have to go from like the other place. Let's just try that. Right, I can't hurt. I'm gonna go back to where we had like the first plant. And then I'm gonna try to go to the right as quickly as I can. Because we do have like, again, we have like a minute or so to figure out like our passageway. So I'm like not too worried that this might be impossible. I just need to figure out like the best route. Because like if I go through here, I can definitely like jump over here, but like I need the cloud as well, because otherwise I can't really go into like this area here. So it might be smarter to go around. So it does mean I would have to come from here somewhere, go around. That might be actually quite a long track. Maybe, I don't recall where the third flower was. There might have been like one a bit closer to somewhere. Definitely not here. I mean, if this one's related to that one, I mean, where could it have been? Maybe up here somewhere? Where was the last of those flowers? Sadly, there isn't like a guide for them, right? Like, I don't think I can just open my map and it tells me where I have to go. Which is not that useful here. By the way, can I interact with you? No, I can't. I need to be physically there to do that. Which is, you know, reasonable. Was it over here somewhere? In like one of those secret rooms? I don't think so. Not here. Where was the third one? I might have to like systematically check like every single room here in just a moment. Yeah, give me a second to like remember where that flower was. Also, look at that. We still haven't scanned like the last one, but the last, you know, spot here is apparently just for a teleporter, so it isn't actually that bad. Oh, wait, it is here. Okay, I'm just blind, it's over here. That wasn't actually that hard to find. If I get you and then take the Turtle Express down here, I can swim through here, get up here, and then from there... That's actually not that much easier than the other passageway, but I think it might be possible. How did I reach that place again? Oh, wait, I have to go from the left, right? I have to go around. For some reason, it's kind of weird. Okay, let me go to this checkpoint and try this. Reset the game. Yep. Very lovely, as always. I still like that there's like a way to do like the skip, basically. And honestly, I actually have to recheck the first recording because I don't quite recall if actually the meteor impact was part of the story originally. I don't think it was, right? Like, it was like just said that it's going to happen at some point. Not that it actually happened. Or at least like the way it was described. Anyway, it's not that important for like this precise moment. How did I do this? Wasn't it from here? Was there like a different entrance over here? Wait, there was. Okay, I recall now. I am great at remembering stuff, trust. Okay, we can fall through here. And if I go to the right now, I should be able to reach that turtle. Which is currently not here. Okay, awkward. But it's definitely, you know, something I could reach if it were here. You know what? Let's try this again. This time I'm gonna just, you know, do it properly. Go down here. And call the turtle first before I do anything else. Right, like just go over... Wait, I have to go into here. I have to step on you, I'm sorry. Yep. How am I supposed to call you from here? Okay, I can do it like down here, that's also fine. I wasn't like 100% sure if like the interaction worked here. And then I have to go back up again, which, you know, it's like not the worst thing in the world, but, you know, there are certainly other ways to go. Could you like bounce me? Please? Mr. Frog? Huh? Just like that? No, not quite. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I'm back here. I do have my turtle friend prepared for a journey. That means I just have to do like the same thing again that I just did down here. Climb around. And then I can't forget that I just want to climb down again in just a moment. Right, it's you. Let's go over here. I need to go one layer up, leave you, and then go down. It's going to take a second. Can't I go down? Okay, I can go down. Go down, go down, go down. And here I'm gonna jump off. Go to the... come on, I wanna go to the right. I hope this works like this, because it's actually quite a track. I think this is like almost a skill check in a way. This one, you have clouds. I do remember like that this thing wasn't actually that long. Can I go through here? No, I need to actually do this properly. Freeze you. I didn't want to go this direction. I would like you to turn around. Thanks. Okay, I might actually be too slow now that I took that long here. A bit worried about that. Yeah, the music seems to end. It's doable, I think, though. It's like not the worst thing in the world. It's just... Okay, if I don't get stuck in that one position, I would still have to climb up here. Which requires the use of a fish. Again. Theoretically, let me like practice this run here for a second. Like my idea. There might also be like another spot, but it would be weird to have like so many spots here. Then I need to get the frog Angie. Right? Angie frog. You know, cousin of the crazy frog. I have to afterwards climb up here. Do this jump. Climb up here. Go around, right? Like there's like this sticky plant, and once I get here, I am at the end. It's like such a long track. It is doable, I think. Maybe? You know what? Maybe my first theory was actually correct here, because like we can, like if I go through here, it's actually a lot easier. The problem is I can't really reach this place that easily. Can I reach it from here? I can. Right, like if I prepare these clouds here, I just have to climb through there, and that would be a lot easier actually now I think about it. Yeah, problem is, I think all of this is going to reset if I reload, so I'm gonna not reload, I'm just gonna slowly run back to the place that I was just at. What are you doing, blue turtle? I forgot about you. You are... Oh yeah, you are one of those, and I need to reset you still, but that's an issue. Let me... Ooh. No, I think I need to reset here. That's not the worst thing in the world. Even with a reset, it should be quite doable. Let me just try this again. Reset the game. No autosave. Yeah. That's, by the way, very reasonable that there's no autosave. You know, now that I understood how all of the game works, I think it's actually a good decision. That's probably how I would put it. Right, like since checkpoints can be used to teleport and stuff. I wanted to go to the right first. You know, I need to call the turtle. Have some fun with that. I'll take like 2 screens, because screens are weird. Okay, this time you are around here, that's fine. Then I need to do the same climb again. Also, I don't need the Tonto head anymore, I just realized. We surprisingly found all of them. Took a little bit longer than I wanted to, but hey, we sure did. Could you help me? Please? Please? I said please? And once I'm done with that... Okay, that's the wrong direction. It's, I think, still... Okay, that's not quite what I wanted. That was one mad jump. Oh. Okay, I'm struggling with this. I don't know why. It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, that's better. The save doesn't do anything here. And then we go to the left side to reach our turtley friends. Again, we do that all the time. Over here. Go through there. And I just need to be mentally prepared for like what's coming. Okay. I would have liked you to go down, but I don't know why you... Could you? I don't know why sometimes they don't want to go down. Spam clicking apparently helps, but yeah. Go through here, down here, jump up here. Afterwards, it's a lot easier to just go through here. I need you at the right moment to jump up. Okay, perfect. I'm sorry for, you know, stealing your kids. Let's go through here. I need to do that jump. Jump up here. Please don't take too long. Okay, I'm here. I can do the cloud jump and climb here. Where's the lap time? It might be a bit too tight. Yes! That was so close. I could hear the song ending. We're in the lake. We do have a butterfly up there. Yeah, and we're back to 64. That's important. So like these are our hit points in here, but they're not everything. And I'm assuming that this symbol is important for something. I'm assuming that maybe these stones, if we like show all of them here, right? Like this looks like the frog, for example, right? If we get that one, we might open frog stones. I don't know. This is like my theory currently. Right, like by frog stones, I mean, for example, this one has the garage on there, right? So it would make sense for me if I could now go through frog gates. It's like my theory. Yeah, okay, you're done. But like obviously this one up there is still blocked. Have I seen anything else that fits? I don't think I've actually completed the symbol like in the beginning, right? Like where we were. I didn't actually scan everything. I definitely reach it. I don't recall how I can reach it again. That's like currently my issue. I can climb through here. There's like a little passageway, but that doesn't actually do anything for me. Okay, interesting. I don't want to take like too much damage if I can avoid it, but yeah, I feel like this is everything I can do here. You're now shaped the right color, or like the shape and color, you know what I mean? You have like everything correct here. Kind of locked in, unless the top right lets me leave. Kind of. We do have a checkpoint of sorts. We do have a friend here. I can scan you in theory. Can I go through here? Maybe you can't actually reach the checkpoints. What about you? I'm gonna ignore you. I didn't want to touch that. I wanted to scan you after a moment. Huh? I'm here now. Okay, that's not an issue though. I can just leave and go to the left again. Yeah, that's not the perfect passageway, but you should be open now, right? Like the passageway in general. If I climb through here. I know it's like a little bit of walking, but at this point, you know, we've already done everything else. No, but I definitely think that the first time we talked to like one of those friends, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the fact that there's like a boss fight starting. Right, like we're back here. That makes a lot of sense. We're going to climb to the side, and I'm gonna this time scan them so I can actually figure out like what this is all about. This definitely looks different, but it's still rather similar, right? Metan Vaki, another one. This one is a little bit more green. Type Forest Folk. 8 stones bring the strangers in from the realm of daylight. 12 in turn after return after winning a great fight. Why 8 stones? Because I do see... How do I put it? We do have like the symbols here, but it says that there are 6 creatures that I'm scanning, right? Like 6 EMUUROM, which is why I'm so confused about that. And it would make sense that you could bring in, like, for example, now I have the frogs in, and the I forgot what the plants were called, but yeah, the plants, the vine plants. But yeah, the odd one out is no pathway, as its side is that of prey. What's that? I mean, it's like the text rock. Oh! You're having with translation, I'm assuming. Cocoleto. Gathering. Also, L. I don't... Did we... No, we did know about L before. The dim glow of 12 consonant stones leads back home. Okay. Wait a second. You're doing something here? You're showing me the entire map. Okay. Did we have 12 consonant stones? Let me count. Turn to... Oh, we don't see the stones here anymore. Interesting. Why are they not shown on here? I guess for navigational challenges? Exit. Stones. The exit stone. But it's interesting that we can... Like, I didn't know that this is the translation, right? Like, it makes a lot of sense that, like, the reverse... Right, like we have like these triangles, right, like in both forms, right, like this direction, this one, and only one is shown to be a K, but like this is a confirmation that I'm right, that this is sometimes turned around, especially important for like a few other ones, like for example, in Cocoleto, the H in there is also flipped around. It is like something I see, and like the T, okay, the T we only see like in one direction. So maybe I don't actually need like too much help translating this if I get like off the symbols, but yeah, interesting. And like once I scan it, I can actually see something on here. That's very lovely. I did see like some other stones. It's nice that this is like an exit. I feel really bad for people who get stuck in this world and don't figure this out, like me in the beginning, because there's definitely a way like outside of that to leave. Definitely cool though. Maybe there's like, okay, I hope that there's not one that leaves me or like gets me out here, because then I would have to start a boss fight. There are also 64 more stones to scan. Okay, there is so much more to find. That is so interesting. I've been enjoying this series a lot. I wasn't quite sure how the, I'm gonna call it like the post game would like shape out to be, but I'm enjoying this, and I feel like I'm slowly understanding what I'm supposed to be doing here, and that is going to be like really useful. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.